Violet checked the stream chat. I posted something.
Oh shit! I'm not even in there yet. God damn it! Think I'm fucking prepared?
Yeah. Hey everyone, we're live. Welcome to the goddamn show.
My bad. Hi.
We're here to make a map. We're playing the Quiet Year tonight. And the Quiet Year is a map building game because we're setting up for our next campaign because, you know, I don't know, like tabletop ADHD or some shit. Like,
you're fickle.
I'm very fickle. And so we're going to be going into a campaign. We're calling it Through the Hedgerows. I have what?
Was backwards. You Violet and I swapped.
Oh, see, I knew something.
Oh, wait.
Fuck.
Violet, you're
oh my god, I'm Jamie today.
Everything fucked up.
There you go. Fixed.
I need cat ears to be Jamie though.
Yeah.
But now
and I am not tall enough.
Yeah, so you need to adjust hers.
No, if you're being me, you have to get shorter. Like, hi.
Thank you. There we go. Now you can see my face.
All right, cool.
Just put my name right across the bar over my eyes.
So yes, this game, Quiet Year, map building game. We're getting ready for a little campaign. We're going to call it Through the Hedgerows. It's going to be a riff on Over the Garden Wall. And we're going to be playing it in the Tales from the Loop system, which uses Free League Publishing's Year Zero engine. It's a lot of fun. Doesn't fucking matter tonight, because what we're doing tonight is making a goddamn map. This game is... we're just going to answer a bunch of questions, and we're just going to make shit up together, and we're going to collaboratively build this fucking thing, right? Makes sense? There is one thing I need to check real quick, so give me just a moment. Please don't open up. Yep, you're going to open up over that. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Nikki.
What is that guy?
I don't know why it's bugging me that my weighted blanket keeps appearing in the background.
I'm logged in as Daniel and
just everywhere.
I was very confused when you popped in. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, right here.
Wait, like, am I?
Hey, so before we get going, I just want to set the tone for tonight. What's made of leather and sounds like a sneeze?
I'm not sure.
A shoe.
Oh. It's not made of leather. I don't wear leather shoes.
You got such a nice booty. It takes my breath away. You call that asthma?
Good. Go, God. No, stop that again.
Asthma.
Oh
Nice.
my God. God.
So I want to make a telepathically controlled air freshener, right? You know, it makes sense if you think about it. There we go. There we fucking go.
Don't give that to Chuck. Don't give Chuck that satisfaction.
It's cool. I came up with a good one today.
Irene's turning red.
My dog was trying to eat Play-Doh that the 3-year-old left out. So I went to wrestle it from her and I spilled coffee on her. Cold coffee, not hot coffee.
The dog or the child?
The dog. The child wasn't here at that point. But me and my girlfriend were cleaning it up and I was like, you know, it sucks that I spilled the coffee, but at least it wasn't a latte.
All right, let me find the kick from chat button. Get rid of Violet. No, okay. Let's get into this shit. Okay. So this game, it's going to work in... We're going to go around the clock on the overlay. So I'll start first, and then we'll move to Irene, April, Jamie, Violet, Ashley, and then back to me. First thing we're going to do is we have this big blank white space here in Foundry, right?
Name Chuck. Yeah.
And if you zoom out, you'll see there's a little box that's got like turn summary and a bunch of dice underneath of it, just so you make sure you see everything. On the left side of the Foundry screen, all of you players, there's a tool. It's the third box down, I think, for me. It looks like a pencil. It's a drawing tool. So go ahead and click on that. And
Where is it? Sorry, I was playing with the dice.
then Foundry, left-hand side, looks like a pencil, little button. Little pencil
Wait,
on
you're
it.
gonna allow us to draw?
Yes,
here?
we're all going to be drawing on this today.
Draw some curtains.
Draw
Yes.
like two little shrubs
Yep.
and a like big
Uh-huh.
Edge
So-
in the middle.
Yeah, click on that pencil, and then you're going to click. It's going to bring up another menu next to it. You're going to click on the little squiggly line. That means we're all using the drawing tool now, because we're all going to do drawing stuff.
Did you just delete that?
I didn't delete a thing. You just
Oh.
didn't finish drawing it.
It's a thumb.
Squiggly line.
Did you click on the pencil?
Yes.
And then it's like halfway down, right above the letter A. Don't cough your brains out. You don't have many left.
Ah. Oh.
She's dying.
Aren't we all slowly?
You okay?
There. I've demonstrated it. I don't know.
I don't know if anybody else
All I
can see
saw
it, but-
at first was boo, and it just startled me.
Nice.
Now it says beast.
All right. So, Ashley, did you find the squiggly?
Yes.
Okay.
How do you delete?
That's a good question.
Oh, thank
Sounds
you.
like that.
Chuck just does it.
Yeah. Okay. So, the first thing we're going to do before we get this going, we're all going to draw something on the map. It can be a place, it can be a thing, it can be a natural feature, as big as like a giant fucking forest, as small as like a stream or a house or some weird ass rock, whatever the fuck. There's no wrong answers. So I am going to go ahead. I'll start us out. And what do I want to draw? I want to draw right in the center. There's a big creepy fucking tree.
Nice.
And it looks totally like a pot leaf. No, it doesn't. We're fine. Where did it go? You son of a biscuit eater. Fine, we're going to do a simplified version. Ah, fuck. It's not letting me draw. Oh, God, there's all of them. All right, there's my big creepy tree in the center of it. We don't have any story to it yet. And as we play through the night, everything here that we're doing will get expanded. We'll build upon it. And by the end of it, this will probably take 2 sessions. We'll have this big, complicated, detailed map with all sorts of stories tied to it that I can then assemble and adjust to make it the setting that we're going to play in the future. Ashley, could you do an @ here in the Discord? I forgot to do that we're playing.
How do I
Or everyone
adjust
in the public
screens
announcements.
so I can actually see?
Zoom, use the scroll wheel on your mouse.
Never mind. I don't know what I just did, but I made it so I can see the screen.
You also
What if we
created.
don't have a cool?
There we go. Okay.
If you don't have a scroll wheel,
Oh, I just pinched. I'm good.
okay, that's fine. Irene, you're up next. So
Come
whatever
on,
the fuck.
I'm sorry. You've probably heard that before. I apologize.
Irene, how many times have you been saying that song?
Which one?
Come on, Irene.
I didn't-
Oh, you know what I mean. Irene's probably used to it. She's got this handled.
Thinking maybe like a cave over here in this corner.
Fantastic. Draw a cave. You know what I forgot to do? While we're doing this, go ahead and introduce yourselves. I'm Chuck. You all fucking know me. I don't need to make any more words. Irene, as you're
Oops, I
making
didn't
that
mean to do
cave
that.
there, go ahead and introduce yourself as well.
Yeah, hi, I'm Irene Bloodrose, and you can find me here on the Adventures of Kobold, where I do stuff with the people.
There you go. Very cool. April, you're up next. We have a tree and we have a cave. What the fuck?
Hi, I'm April. I like to play games here on Defenders of Kobolds with my friends, and I would like a spooky river,
Got it.
but just big old spooky river
Okay. There's a big old spooky river.
that glows.
A big old glowing spooky river. We got it.
Yep.
All right. Jamie.
Okay. If I zoom in, will it make my art look better?
No, it's going to be janky no matter what.
Do I get
Why
to
do you think I did
choose my
remember?
color? Here we go. I can. Okay. I need more colors. This is unacceptable. Choice of colors here. I guess I'll just go with. Oh, these aren't colors. These are our names. All right.
Pretty sure that'll still be your color, though, whatever. you
Yeah.
pick for-
Everyone
Okay.
starts out with their own color. Hey there, Bert. Welcome to the place. We're doing the quiet year again. So what are you drawing?
What's it doing? It's not doing what I want. I'm drawing a rock with a face.
There's a big rock by the spooky tree with the face on it.
And it tells facts.
Rock
It's-
facts.
That's a rock fact.
Ooh.
Facts about geese.
Okay.
Ugh.
As good as it'll let me do, it won't let me do a dot for the
Yeah,
eyeballs.
no, it won't let you do it, Don. It's kind of dumb. But rock face. We got it.
Yeah, rock
Violet.
face with tongue out.
There we go. Violet, it's
Let me
you.
see.
Oh,
Does
we
it
can't
have
see
to
'em.
be? Can it be any sort of like creatures, or does it have to be?
It's like a thing, a place, creatures. We'll get to creatures. Creatures will definitely come up later.
Okay. Let's see.
We can't see any of the drawing on the actual stream over there.
Oh no,
We
we
can
cannot.
describe it to them. It looks.
There we go.
It looks like art, for sure.
Picasso.
Picasso. I
Mhm.
like it.
Like it, Picasso.
All right. I'm trying to find a
I heard that.
That's a very loud motorcycle. It was a
Yeah.
very loud motorcycle.
I wasn't sure if
I
it
was
was
outside
outside
here
here
or
or
a
somebody else.
motorcycle or somebody's tummy's upset. Okay, I'm gonna do.
Is it someone's making seat
creepy.
noises? Is that what it is, Ashley?
Yes. Smells like seat noises.
Everyone
And-
should also go watch The Kids Are All Right. One season, never got picked up again. Amazing sitcom.
It's on Hulu.
Oh,
This
we
is
got a
a
graveyard.
really. Yeah, is it graveyard? Is it
cool
like a
down.
pet cemetery? Who knows?
Okay, cool.
Do like a little Fido over here.
All right. Ashley,
He's deformed. so-
What?
now you make something.
Oh, and I'm
I
Violet.
don't know.
Hi. Do the thing.
I don't know what thing to do.
Think of something. Maybe there's a desk in a field.
That's
don't know.
fantastic. Please do that. A cubicle, even.
A cubicle in the field. Oh my god.
I don't know.
It makes
how
me
to
think
draw
of
it.
that weird forest where they like put the little children's seats just everywhere. It was like some weird art installation.
Sounds
Oh.
creepy.
That sounds
was.
creepy.
I don't know.
Hang on. Did that come through?
No, but I heard you.
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
Just think of something.
I'm literally drawing a blank. Like, I don't know.
There
Let's see.
is a blank, foggy area.
A blank.
There's an
Thoughts?
old abandoned pet store.
So
Or there's just like a giant hole.
Is
in
it next to the pet cemetery? This shit's
it's-
not working. We
no,
just-
that's like Chuck's old doctor's office was right next to the what was it?
I found this tape my
The funeral home.
Yeah.
my ropes.
You know what? They got a good
Right next
deal.
cemetery.
They had a retirement home right next to the cemetery where I live.
I think the doctor's office and funeral home is a better combo. because if the doctor says you're dying, they say, also, here's a ticket or a discount coupon for the funeral home. You're going to need it. But on the other hand, if the doctor's office needs spare parts, they just go next door to the funeral home.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's gross. Oh,
Get some, old farmer's used lower intestine or something. I don't know.
okay. Oh,
I
God.
thought you were about to say toes, but
You get his used toes. We need a toe transplant. Stat.
Hey, you never know.
I don't know.
Do you want to pass?
Yes.
Okay. Then we'll just get into the meat of the game. Here's where shit gets fantastic. So I had you drag all those things down there. What we're going to do is we're all going to take turns. I'll start. And you see the turn summary that's up in the top corner. First thing we'll do is we'll draw a card. You'll then read your card. It gives you some options. It'll ask a question or ask you to create something, give you prompts. And then you just tell what you want. Adjust the dice. I'll handle that part. And then finally you get to take your turn in full. And your turn in full, you've got 3 options. You can discover something new, or you just say, I want this to be on the map over here, and you draw something. Sure. You can hold a discussion, and the way those discussions work is either A, you can ask a question about something on the map, and everyone has to go around and answer it, or you can make a statement about something on the map, and everyone has to go around and add more to your statement. Or finally, you can start a project, something that the people who live in this area are working on creating. Some examples of last night, project that they started was a divine legal service shop, because, they wanted to sue the gods. So they started a project where they were making a law firm that deals with legal services for that shit. So, it's really anything. We're going to throw all the shit at the wall. It's all going to stick. It's going to be a lot of fun. With that, I'll take the first turn. So I am going to click on spring, which is the pot of flowers. We're each going to go around twice for each season. But yeah, we'll start on spring. I click it. I get a 5 of hearts. So I'll click on that 5 of hearts in the chat. And it tells me what I need to read. So there is a disquieting legend about this place. What is it? Or alarming weather patterns destroy something. How and what? I like a disquieting legend. And that legend is going to be that there's strange pale goblins that come out at night and eat people's toenails.
Ew.
That is very disquieting.
Do they keep them nicely trimmed though? Like, is it goblin
No,
pedicure? Or...
they eat the whole thing.
Oh, no. Who needs toenails, right?
Mm.
Get out of here, kitty cat. Oh, Mr. Man.
All right. So I'm done with the card. Now I'll take an action. I'm going to go with hold a discussion. It's going to be easy. So I'm going to ask the question, what lives in that spooky cave? And we're all going to go around. We're going to come up with an answer. You can either expand on someone else's answer, come up with a brand new answer. They don't have to mesh. They don't have to work together. We're just going to create a lot of stuff. That way I have more to work with later. So yeah, what lives in that spooky cave? Irene, you get to answer first.
It's a great question. I'm thinking maybe so you mentioned the toenail eater, right?
Yeah, the pale goblins, yeah.
So maybe that yeah, so maybe that's what lives in that cave.
Okay, pale goblins live there.
Yeah.
Very cool. April, what lives in that spooky cave?
I would like it's like moss, but it's like quicksand, but it's sentient.
Okay.
So it could be like moss creatures.
Okay. Very cool. Jamie.
Some say the beast lives there.
Okay.
That's
It's a
it.
very busy cave.
There it is. Violet.
Can I also say the goblins with their toenail collection?
If you want to say the goblins, I'll just ask that you expand.
Oh, right. And they collect toenails to feed to a, or no, are they the, wait, hold on. Were they toenail eating goblins?
That's
Or are
what
they just collecting them?
that's what the disquieting rumor is. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's true.
Well, I mean, they may not be eating them, but something in there is feeding on them and growing more powerful.
A giant toe.
Very cool.
That's the beast.
Ashley, what lives in that spooky cave?
Tuck lives in the spooky cave.
Well, my office isn't in the basement anymore, so that's not entirely true.
I don't know. I don't know.
What is this
Okay.
creature that they're feeding the toenails to?
I don't have any ideas, Chuck.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll pass. And that will be the end of my turn. That means, Irene, it is your turn.
In spring, right?
Yep. Go ahead and click on spring. 2 hearts. Go ahead and click on that and read us.
There is a large body of water on the map. Where is it? What does it look like? Or there's a giant man-made structure on the map. Where is it and why is it abandoned? So I'm thinking that there's a giant man-made structure on the map. And I'm thinking that it is a giant door frame right here in this little empty corner here.
Go ahead and draw it on there. Okay. Looks like a giant dwarf. Very cool. All right. So now, Irene, you get to take a turn. You can discover something new. So draw something new on the map. Hold a discussion where you either make a statement or ask a question, or you can start a project.
I'm thinking maybe we can start a project.
Sure. What kind of project?
So I'm noticing that we have a distinct lack of places for people to live. So maybe the project could be like a housing project or something.
Okay. Go ahead and draw your housing project somewhere on the map.
I think it's probably over here. Just draw a little simple house here.
And then once you get that drawn, I do need you to roll a d6.
All right.
I just need a single d6. You want to roll that again?
Yep. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
There we go.
6. Very cool. Okay, so what that 6 means is it's going to take, we're going to call it, it's in the game, it's listed as 6 weeks. This is supposed to happen over a year. But yeah, essentially 6 turns that will reduce down every turn. So we have a housing project. Very cool. Ashley, can I task you with tracking the project dice?
Okay, what does that mean?
So you see how off to the side past the turn summary, I've got housing project with that D6 next to it.
Wait.
You might need to zoom out a little.
I'm zoomed out completely. So what am I looking at?
To the right of the turn summary card.
Okay. Yeah.
See that D6? Every
Yes.
time someone takes a turn, you'll need to click on the top tool on the right, the little dude, little silhouette. But every time, can you just drag, like you'll next turn, so on April's turn, you'll drag the 6 down and put the 5 up.
I'm confused already.
So you see the
I don't know.
D6?
Yes.
So if we move that out of the way, and so next turn you would put that 5 next to it like that.
Oh.
And then the turn after that, the 4, and so on until we're out of it. It's finished.
Okay.
Can I task you with assisting on that?
I suppose.
All right, cool. All right, Jamie, you're up. If you could go ahead and click on spring for me.
I'm sorry, isn't it April who's up?
I skipped
gonna say.
April. I got ahead of
I was
myself.
like, oh, okay.
April,
Maybe he's not going in order anymore.
I know.
it's your turn. Go ahead and click on spring for me. 9 of hearts. You want to go ahead and read that?
Okay, so it reads: a charismatic young girl convinces many to help her with an elaborate scheme. What is it? Who joins her endeavors? Start a project to reflect, or a charismatic young girl tries to tempt many into sinful or dangerous activity. Why does she do this, and how does the community respond? Ooh,
Yeah.
I think we're going to go the spooky route. And there is a young girl who is tempting people into going to the spooky tree.
Okay.
The big spooky tree in the middle of the map. She's trying to get people to go there.
Okay. Give me just a moment. Right there. All right, cool. Okay. So people, young girls trying to tempt people to go to the spooky tree.
And I would say the community is just kind of like, they're harmless. Nothing's going on over there. It's just kids being kids.
All right. Cool. So that's the card. So Ashley, if you want to drag that.
I can't.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying.
It's not your fault. That means that I have fucked up a permission setting.
And we're already messed up.
Let's see here. You all need to do that. Yeah, we'll do that one too. It might refresh, so everyone hold on to your butts.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Can you try now, Ashley?
No. Wait. No.
You got a piece of paper handy?
Probably.
You want to just
You have a
track
piece
it
of
on
paper
paper if
handy?
this thing's going to be a pain?
Of course, I don't have a single piece of paper out right now. All right. What am I writing down?
Housing project 5. And every turn going through, you'll just reduce that by 1. All right. So, April, it's your turn. You got to take an action. Do you want to discover something new on the map, hold a discussion, or start a project.
I would like to discover something new. And I think, is it okay if I place the town?
So yeah, we're just creating a housing project. Irene, actually, nope, the housing project is that up there, Irene? That's where you created it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
so
it there. Oh, okay.
That's where the housing project is. So you could create another one. There can be more than one town.
Let's do a little town on the other side of the river.
Okay.
Trying very hard to get a door. There we go.
All right. So you're doing a new project. Or were you doing discover something new or start a project? This
I
was
was discovering something new.
All right. So there's this new town, or there's an existing town that people weren't aware of, but now people are aware of it. So we can figure out what that means later. Okay. It is now actually Jamie's turn. Jamie, do you want to go ahead and draw a spring card?
Okay. I'm going to click on that. There's another community somewhere on the map. Where are they? What sets them apart from you? Or what belief or practice helps to unify your community? Wow.
So this will be, if you go through communities, this will be our third community. If not, you can answer the second one.
I'm going to say in the second one, amongst the two communities, they all know that we just don't ask questions most of the time. Just let things, like, it's okay. There's nothing wrong here.
Okay. So people, they don't ask questions.
Yeah. Nothing seems amiss ever.
Are they oblivious to the things that are wrong, or is their way of coping it with things just ignoring it?
Forced naivete.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to discover something on the map.
Okay.
Just the collapsed ruins of an old watermill.
Oh, nice. That is a fantastic picture.
It's
my best work yet.
Okay. Okay. Collapsed meal. Violet, you're up.
all right. The little flower pot.
Yep. And actually, that housing project, you would have reduced it down to 4.
Yeah, I've got that.
Cool. All right. 4 of hearts.
Okay. What important and basic tools does the community lack, or where are you storing your food? Why is this a risky place to store things?
So where we store our toenails, our delicious toenails.
They store it in like I guess a warehouse over by the cemetery.
Okay.
And maybe not a good idea hygienic wise or spooky wise. Who knows?
Either one works, right?
Gotta restock the warehouse somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it spooky or is it germs? Who knows?
To me, it's a little gray today for some reason. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the devil.
All right. So Ashley, housing project will reduce by 1 more die. And then Violet, do you want to draw something new, hold a discussion, or start a project?
Hold a discussion.
Okay. Do you want to?
What
Yeah, go ahead. You got it. You're on right.
what strange side effects are people having from eating the food there?
Oh, nice. So what strange side effects are people having? Okay. So I get to answer this first. Ashley has volunteered to do note keeping for me. So I will be the first one to answer it. It's unhygienic and it's spooky. What strange side effects? So I can't just throw out diarrhea because, you know, you eat dirty food, you get the shits, but that's not spooky.
I mean, not if your stomach's
or
strong.
strange. The more they eat, the hungrier they get. But the food doesn't hit that spot. So Irene, you can answer.
Maybe they have strange nightmares sometimes.
I like that too. It's just you could always add on to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
All right, April.
Since I was going to say night terrors, I'm going to build off of what Irene said and say that when people are having their nightmares, they wake up next to the river.
Oh. Okay.
Does not seem like a good place to live.
Jamie.
No.
Also, in these night terrors, they tend to be visited by their deceased pets buried in the cemetery.
You're eating us.
Okay. And Violet, do you want to answer your own question?
Do I?
You don't have to.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I thought of the question. That was hard work. Okay.
Yeah. That's totally fair.
But I do like the answers that you all came up with.
All right. So next up, I will draw my second spring card, if I'm correct. Is that my? Yeah, 1, 2. Okay. Yeah. My second spring card. We're making good time so far. I pull. Are there children in the community? If there are, what is their role in the community? Or how old are the
children into the woods?
yeah, how old are the eldest members of the community? What unique needs do they have? I like the children question. Are there children? Yes.
I was hoping you go the other way so we could midsummer this bitch.
I did that last night. If I wouldn't, I did. I got this exact card last night, and I'm like, when they hit 76, they get thrown off a cliff. There are children. What is their role? This is totally...
It's the food supply.
No, they're not the food supply. They are treated at the age of 4. They are treated as adults and expected to work and provide and super child labor, but they get paid for it like an adult would.
My kid couldn't even talk yet at that age.
Yeah.
Really
Work
throwing them out
safety.
into the world.
Work safety is a huge issue here. Okay.
They can't even read the OSHA
know.
thing.
Someone
Yeah.
make a spooky OSHA for our community.
Yeah.
You know what? In last night's game, we have our own version of the USSR, totally inhabited by skeletons who are super all for workers' rights. So it could happen. Could totally happen.
Maybe
all
that's why they're always sneaking off into the woods, you
Yeah.
know?
Ashley, can you reduce the housing die?
Okay.
How many we got left on that bad boy?
I'm on number 2.
Okay, cool. So 2 more turns, and then that housing project will be fully complete. Do I want to discover, hold a discussion, or start a project? I want to start a project.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Didn't you? Were you just answering the question about the children? You weren't going to answer anything about the oldest members of the
No,
community
it's
or
an
whatever.
or.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure because I'm trying to take notes on things.
Yeah. Nope.
So.
We're not eating the senior citizens, unfortunately.
That meat
I
would be
didn't say
really
that like
tough
that.
and stringy. Wouldn't recommend it.
Extra lean, doesn't provide any calories.
Yeah. It's
Not
like
really good. Work
eating
ethic.
rabbit meat. It's just so lean that it doesn't actually have everything that you need. So you can't survive off rabbit meat alone. Anyway, I want to start a project. So this jacked up old windmill water wheel that's broken down that Jamie made, I want a project to start it up.
Restore it.
Restore it. So Ashley, you've got a new project to add on next to your housing project. It's going to be restore the water wheel.
So wait. Okay. Still water.
And
I
there's
mean, you're going to redraw my picture?
once the
Every time you
project's
guys say
done.
water wheel, I keep wanting to say, anyways, here's a wonder wall.
Yeah. Here's water wheel.
And there's going to be
After all,
2 turns on that. So I think both of them are at the same count now.
Yes, because
All right.
this will start at 2, right?
Okay. Yeah, it starts at 2.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Irene, draw your second spring card for me. Ooh, King of Hearts. I hope it's something terrible.
A young boy starts digging in the ground and discovers something unexpected. What is it? Or an old man confesses to past crimes and atrocities. What has he done? Ooh. This is fun. You know what? I think we're gonna go with the old man has confessing to past crimes and atrocities. What has he done? And I think what he's done, maybe he's the reason why the water mill was fallen into ruin in the first place. Maybe like long ago, he got drunk and maybe spilled like an oil lamp or something, and that just completely destroyed the water wheel.
Okay. Very cool. Ashley, you want to reduce our die by another step for both of them?
Is for both of them?
Yeah. And then Irene, if you would be what?
I said it did get more scribbly.
Hang on a second. I'll just boop that, and it's almost a water wheel.
Oh, there we go.
Irene, if you would be kind enough to take your turn.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe we could hold a discussion.
Yeah.
And this old man, what do we think maybe should be like, what was the consequence of burning this water mill rather?
I like it. How should we punish the old man? April, you get to answer first.
Oh, I have to answer first. I'm sorry. I think that the old man should be charged with helping to rebuild it.
Okay.
That's about it.
I'm going to say
And to go to
nothing.
recap.
Oh,
Oh, no,
Jamie?
No, sorry.
nothing. He was never heard from again.
Okay. Violet.
he was.
So how should we
Damn it,
punish him?
words. I'm trying to think of the word and I can't remember it. When they kick you out, I know it's not
Exile.
extradited. That one. He was exiled.
All right.
The creepy cave.
I get to answer that, and I am going to answer it for the more bloodthirsty children. We tie him to the water wheel once it's up and running, and we
I
just
was
leave him
thinking
there.
about that at the bottom of it.
All right. And Irene, do you want to answer your question?
So I think there's an interesting way to tie all four of y'all's things together.
Ooh.
So I believe it was Jamie. You said that he was never heard from again, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, what if like they removed his tongue?
Oh, touche.
Oh.
And put him in charge of the water wheel by lashing him to the water wheel.
Wow. Remove tongue.
They said, after all, you're our water wheel. Sorry.
No, you're not. You're not.
Negative
sorry.
20 points to
As I'm-
Violet.
Rude. How dare.
Easily. April, it's your turn.
Yes. Okay. And spring again?
Yes.
Alrighty. So we have the 8 of hearts. So an old piece of machinery is discovered broken, but perhaps repairable. What is it? What would it be useful for? Or an old piece of machinery is discovered cursed and dangerous. How does the community destroy it? I think it'd be interesting if there was like an old printing press.
Okay.
Like it would be really good, you know, teach the children to read.
But is it a cursed printing press?
So it's broken, but maybe repairable.
Oh,
Okay.
Yep.
can it be cursed?
Also spooky.
And then I would, if we're ready for me to take my turn. even though I
Actually, you
have
want to
set.
reduce those?
Okay, so we're at 0.
Oh, they're both complete. The new water wheel is up and running, and the housing project is complete. All right. So, yeah, take your turn there.
Okay, I apologize about the sirens in the background.
Yeah, you need to go out and
But-
tell them to stop.
Hey man, it never stops around here. I would like to hold a discussion about the very, very, very large doorway.
Oh, yeah. So, do you want to ask a question about it, or do you want to make a statement about it? The difference here is ask a question. All the answers can be different. Making a statement, it's an and but kind of thing. You make a statement and everyone else has to compound on it, and no one can do anything to negate what someone else previously said.
Ooh.
So it's like this telephone game kind of where it just expands.
Let's do the telephone version. I would like to say that there is a rumor about this spooky doorway that if you knock 3 times, something good will happen to you. But no one knows what it is.
Twice on the pipes, though. Sorry.
All right. So, Jamie, I need you to expand on this. There's a rumor about the door that if you knock 3 times, something good might happen.
But some people believe the opposite, that if you knock 3 times, something bad will happen. So people aren't, is it
Okay.
really safe to knock? Could be bad.
Violet, if you want to add to that.
Sorry, a 3-year-old, wild 3-year-old has appeared on the staircase. Just what up?
Use melatonin. Effective.
I'm thinking if you ooh, I got it. So the kids in the village like to dare each other to try to knock, but like more than 3 times. And some things may have happened for ones that were brave enough to try that.
Okay. And then that takes it to me. So we've got this rumor about the door. If you knock 3 times, something good will happen. Some people believe something bad will happen. And the kids like to dare each other to knock on the door more than 3 times.
I may have stolen that straight from M. Night Shyamalan.
And every now and then, after one of these kids knocks more than 3 times, they return to town looking like a completely different kid. But they still the same kid, mentally, behaviorally. It just completely, like, it gives them a new body.
Like they're aged.
Very nice.
Maybe.
Stealing the children, replacing them with changelings.
Okay. What was that? Violet, that was your turn?
No, I went to
No.
the telephone.
Oh wait, did
No,
Irene
that was
get
Irene.
April.
April?
No, it's-
Who the
yeah.
fuck? I'm confused.
Irene needs to go.
Yeah, so April asked the question.
Yes.
Okay, yes, I get very turned around in these.
You did
We're
last
going in
night, too.
order.
I did last night too. So please, if I get something out of order, let me know because it's not intentional. Irene, expand on this.
What I'm thinking is, it is also said that knocking 3 times brings a woman with 3 faces to the door frame. And she's the one who's maybe potentially behind all the stuff going on.
I like it. Okay. So April, you're the one who made the statement. Since you made the initial statement, you don't need to do any follow-up here, which means we will then pass the turn down to Jamie.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's my turn?
No,
He's never sure.
I don't know
Mhm.
anything.
Where does everyone sleep? Who is unhappy with this arrangement and why? Or what natural predators roam this area? Are you safe?
I mean, it doesn't sound like that's over.
Children, since they have to work, can't be bothered to live with their families. So the children all sleep in their own separate facility, little bunk bed rooms. And, obviously their families are a little unhappy about it because, children all by themselves at 4 years old. So dangerous, so untrustworthy.
Okay.
But you can't ask any questions. So.
Yeah, everybody's just like, whatever. That's just how it is.
They're secretly very upset about it.
Well, deep down inside,
Okay, very
I
cool.
understand it's just the way things are.
We don't have any projects right now. So, yeah, take your turn. Do you want to discover something new, hold a discussion, or start a project?
Okay, one more time. I can.
Discover something new, where you just draw something new on the map. Just make something new. Hold a discussion so you can ask a question or make a statement about something on the map. Or you could start a new project that the people are going to work on.
I'm going to ask a question.
Yeah.
What are the spooky origins of the spooky tree in the center of the woods?
What did you say, Jamie? Sorry, I was taking notes.
Oh, like what's the deal with the spooky tree in the spooky woods?
Okay.
There, the spooky tree in the middle of woods.
There we
What's
go.
its deal? So
Okay.
big and dead looking,
Yeah.
spooky.
So Violet, you get to answer this question first. Now, mind you, questions, they don't all have to tie together. You can just whatever answer you want, and it'll be my job later on to compile all of our information into something cohesive. So whatever the fuck you want this answer to be.
So there was a town there previously that completely burnt down. There was that tree in the middle actually used to be a big, beautiful tree that they, held sacred, and everyone perished. Nobody really knows that much more about it, but that tree is still there looking creepy as shit. So.
Okay. That means it's my turn. What happened? What's up with that spooky tree? It is also said, we know, okay. What's the origin? You know, how do I want to put this? There's no birds around the tree. One day a kid swore he saw a bird land on the tree and like the branch underneath of it just opened up and ate the bird. Okay. Irene.
You're muted.
Yep.
There you go.
Maybe on certain nights. Maybe on certain nights. Maybe what they think is the anniversary of the town burning down. The tree seems to light up as though it's on fire.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to Google that tree of woe thing from chat.
Uh-huh. Let's see. April, answer a question.
Did we say how long ago that this town burned down? No. Okay. So once every 10 years, the tree sprouts fruit, but it's like golden fruit. And it's
How
there
often?
for 10 years.
Okay.
I think I said 10 years.
Once every 10 years, it sprouts golden fruit. Very nice. Let's see,
He
Jamie.
just has to eat birds now and then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jamie, you asked that question. Do you want to answer that question?
No.
No? Okay. All right. So that means that it is now Violet's turn.
Right. Now I got 3 of hearts. Someone new arrives. Who? Or 2 of the community's younger members get into a fight. What provoked them? I'm thinking.
No think, only answer.
Traveling salesman
Oh,
arrives in the town. That was the first thing that popped in my head.
fantastic. All right. All right. So you get to take your action. Do you want to discover something new, hold a discussion, or start a project?
Hold a discussion.
Sure. Question or statement?
What is he selling?
I knew that's where you were going. That's fantastic.
I like it because I don't have to be like that creative. I just have to equally harass you guys. Sorry.
What is he selling? So I'll get to answer that first. Oh man. He's selling pastries that
Salesman?
turn these children into actual adults for 24 hours. And adults into kids for 24 hours.
So the kids can go feed it to their parents, make them work.
Okay. Irene, answer that question. What's this salesman selling?
Maybe to let's build on these pastries a little bit.
All right.
So what if these pastries maybe the ones that turn adults into kids look kind of like childlike faces, like the cherubic kind of faces. And then, but the ones that he sells to the ones that the kids eat to turn into adults, maybe they look more like old weathered faces and like have like raisins for eyes or something.
Okay, very nice. April.
So a little bit, it doesn't have to relate to what anyone else said,
No, it
correct?
doesn't. No.
Okay, because I think that at least one, if not many, of the traveling salesmen sell tickets to a ferry that comes down the river once a year. And you can only get tickets from the traveling salesman.
Ooh.
Very nice. Jamie, you want to answer that?
So like, what if it's not about what he's selling, but maybe something he's buying from people, and that nobody, like, he'll go into their homes and he'll negotiate with them, and then he leaves carrying things, but nobody's willing to talk about what happened or what was said when he leaves. Nobody knows what he's taking or selling or buying. So you just have to wait until it's your turn.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
I like that one.
I like that. Let's see. Violet, do you want to answer your question?
I actually do.
Yeah.
What? So, he's not taking a monetary payment though.
Mm.
So how are the town folk paying for their wares?
Okay.
And I'm going to kind of follow Jamie with the whole nobody asks questions. They just wait till it's their turn.
Nice.
Because I liked that. That was some good shit.
Okay. Secrets are good. It is my turn again. I've already drawn 2 spring cards, which means we're moving on to summer. So I'll draw the first summer card. Predators and bad omens are afoot. You are careless and someone goes missing under ominous circumstances. Who? Or, predators and bad omens are afoot. What measures do you take to keep everyone safe and under surveillance? Do not reduce project dice this week. Okay. So someone goes missing under ominous circumstances. Who? The old man tied to the water wheel goes missing.
I mean, how long does he live on that thing?
It's not your turn to ask questions, Violet.
Shut up.
But I will add, in his place is a scarecrow. An inanimate scarecrow, so it seems.
With Pumpkinhead?
No.
Oh,
I mean, it could be. You can expand on that later.
Yeah, it's not your turn. It's
Not my turn, Jamie.
Okay. I do want to start a new project because we don't have any going on. Let's see.
Listen, these kids don't need any more work, Chuck. Come on.
Just for that,
Maybe
they're
make a
starting a coal
playground.
mine.
Are they going to
Is it in the toenail cave?
coal mine?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also, I just want you guys to know that I tried to spell scarecrow as scareware, and I don't know what the fuck that is.
Scareware. It's where a scarecrow shows up on your PC without permission.
Yeah.
So actually, you got a new project, Brack.
Yeah. What is it?
Coal mine.
Oh, we're really doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Staffed entirely by children.
And it's going to take 4 weeks to complete.
So let me start with 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's what you all get.
But they're not my children. I don't care. Dang, girl. That's cold. Mine's safely at home, sleep upstairs. I'm good.
For now. All right.
At least she better be asleep.
Yeah, shit, right?
That was my turn. That means Irene, it is your turn. Draw a summer card.
Summertime.
Makes me feel fine. What was that question?
That's summer breeze, baby.
Uh-huh.
Not summertime.
I was right.
Summer breeze. No, you weren't.
All right, so there's got either outsiders arrive in the area. Why are they a threat? How are they vulnerable? Or outsiders arrive in the area. How many and how are they greeted? I'm thinking the more interesting one might be outsiders arrive in the area, and we're gonna say that maybe there's 5 of them, and they're greeted with maybe some since we're having that our wheel guy, maybe since they arrived so soon after his disappearance, they're greeted with some suspicion. Oh no, did I drop?
What'd you say?
So I'm thinking there's 4 outsiders arrive and they're greeted with suspicion.
Okay. No, I got that. It just sounded like you said something like you dropped or something like that. Okay. So Ashley, you want to reduce the die on the coal mine by 1, and Irene, it is now your turn. Your picture's frozen. Do you still exist? Bum bum bum.
That happened to everybody once a week, right?
Yes, I can hear.
If you can hear, then yeah, go ahead and take your turn. If you're talking, it's not coming through.
Okay. Am I here? Am I?
Kinda.
Yeah, I mean, I can hear her.
Oh, your picture moved. Your picture's moving.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, no, it locked
I
up
take it
again.
back. Oh, it's like
I couldn't get mine to unfreeze last week, so
Irene,
maybe it's-
adjust your internet's antenna.
slap it on the side a little bit. Works. Yeah.
Ashley's walking away. Oh, and Jamie's. Wait, what happened? Oh my gosh.
Irene's back.
I'm sorry. My connection is unstable. at
You
the moment.
flip flopped us again. No. What are you doing, Chuck?
Oh, now Violet's Irene.
It's fixed now.
Fucking everything. up.
Okay, Irene, it's your turn.
Like musical names.
Yeah.
Okay. I apologize, everybody. So for my action, so we got a project going on. So maybe we can discover something new.
Okay. So, yeah, discover something new. What do you discover on the map?
I'm thinking maybe we discover a field of statues by the rock face here.
Okay. So go ahead and draw that in. There's now a field of statues by the rock face. And that is your turn. April.
Yes.
Summer.
Ah, gotta get to the thing. There we go.
Ace of diamonds. What do you got?
Frozen. Oh, there we go. Okay. A contingent within a community demand to be heard. Who are they? What are they asking for? Or a contingent within the community have acted on their frustrations. What have they damaged and why did they damage it? Is it permanent? I see you going in there and editing while I'm trying to read. I would say someone griefed the graveyard. They got mad and they decided to take it out on the pet cemetery because they decided to open a new coal mine.
Okay.
food. Dogs did nothing wrong to deserve this.
Or it's just some shithead kids.
Yeah. Stupid children.
Okay.
Children things.
Very cool. Ashley, if you want to reduce the die on the coal mine, in April, you can take your turn.
I would like to start a project to build a bridge across the Spooky River.
Okay. So go ahead and draw that on there.
Oh.
Ashley, this will be a new project you need to track. And after you're done drawing it, April, roll me a d6 to give Ashley a number.
Now the towns can go visit each other, I guess, right?
Oh, wait, no. 6.
Yeah, you rolled a 6.
Yeah.
So actually, that's 6 weeks on that. Okay, that's your turn. Jamie, you're up.
Summer. There we go. You discover a cache of supplies or resources, add a new abundance, or a scarcity has gone unaddressed for too long. Start a project that will alleviate that scarcity. Is an abundance
So we didn't do the abundance and some scarcities because I don't really like it, but pretty much you can come up with something. They find something and now some supply is now just, we've got a shitload of it. That's an abundance, or something vital is missing that we don't have anymore. So like food or water or, warmth, just, something vital to people that is now going to be hard to come across.
Somebody in the town had a Cold War stash, right? And they happen upon it, and it is just full to the brim of beans, canned beans. So now they have like a lifetime supply for everyone in the town of canned beans.
That's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the tree is creepy.
And they're not good. They don't taste good, but they're fine. They're nutritionally whole.
Yeah, they're just
don't ask questions, eat the beans.
Navel beans in water, like
it's dirt.
Ashley's favorite food.
Dirt brand beans.
Glad you're muted so I can't hear you talking shit back on me.
Sorry, I just said eat your dirt.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Dirt brandy beans. And so all the nutrition you need for growing a coal mining child.
Yeah. Ashley, reduce our dice. Jamie, take your turn. Discover something new, hold a discussion, or start a project.
We're going to discover a pond.
Oh.
Boop, 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 boop. And people can see shadows of fish in there, right? But no one can ever seem to catch any fish. It's like it's empty, but people can clearly see that there are fish in there. Spooky pond.
Nice. Violet, it's your turn.
Yes. A project finishes early. What led to its early completion? Or the weather is nice and people can feel the potential all around them. Start a new project. I feel like it's when we do stuff with projects.
It is. You can reduce the coal mine or the bridge, or you can complete the coal mine or the bridge, or you can start a new project.
We'll reduce the coal mine.
Okay. Ashley, the coal mine is finished. You don't need to track it anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
Our damn kids can get to work.
They finally get to work. Ashley, if you want to reduce the count on the spooky bridge or the bridge over the Spooky River, Violet, take your turn.
We're at 4.
Okay.
I'm tempted to be they start another coal mine. No.
Like on the opposite side. Like
They're trying to connect underneath. Just touching tips of coal mines.
No.
Isn't that docking?
No, that's like when you're wearing a hoodie and your friend is wearing a hoodie.
No,
And
what?
you
Violet,
put your
why
head
sorry.
you bring
in
I'm
your
not
friend's
sorry.
hoodie, and then your friend puts their head in your hoodie.
I hate it so much.
No.
But
It always circles back with you.
Uh-huh.
I love how it circles back.
It's like,
It's like a penis circle.
wham, wham, wham.
Stop! No, I got too much stuff going on. My dog's killing me right now.
Gizmo, no.
Okay.
Don't kill mommy Gizmo.
I don't know what he wants. He wants up here, but he's trying to get completely on the desk. And anybody that knows my dog knows he's fat.
He's a thick boy.
Maybe your desk
He
needs
is
to
a
have
thick
less stuff so he can fit.
Yeah.
So yeah, Violet, what are you doing on your turn?
No, I'm debating either a project or discovering something.
Either or.
They there's a, I don't know what to call it. There's like a sort of like whirlpool that kind of comes off the spooky river where the kids have been like throwing stuff in it because it disappears. Sorry, I keep ripping off movies. Yeah. Do you want me to draw the
Yeah, do your
mysterious
best
whirlpool?
to draw a whirlpool on the river.
Okay.
It's going to be a little, ooh, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna even try and match the color. Let me see. Actually, you know what? Here, we're gonna
Okay.
pick that color up there.
Fuck. It's my turn again. All right. So that was Violet. Violet discovered that. Yeah, it's Chuck. Chuck's going to draw a summer card. Because Summer Breeze makes me feel fine. And I'm going to introduce a mystery at the edge of the map. Or an unintended situation becomes problematic and scary. What is it and how does it go awry? I like mysteries. We're going to introduce a mystery.
Mystery time.
And that mystery is just going to be way past the spooky cave. All of a sudden, just one day, sitting in the grass, headlights still on, a Volkswagen Beetle from the 1970s appears.
Oh.
And that's my mystery. How the fuck did it get there? Who drove it here? Why did they leave? The keys are still in the ignition. What the fuck, man? Ashley, if you want to reduce our spooky bridge, and I am going to...
Okay. We're at 3.
Nice. Hold a discussion. I want to make a statement. The rock that gives facts has started
Gizmo.
giving warnings. Irene, expand on that.
These warnings, they started around the same time that VW appeared.
April.
Okay. And whenever it gives you a warning, a drop of blood drops from its eyes.
Jamie.
It doesn't warn just anyone, only young people, children, young children. Adults to be damned.
Violet.
Mm, I'm thinking it. Every time it gives a warning, aside from the whole like blood tier thing,
Oh my gosh.
one of the adults in the village suddenly starts their health starts failing.
Okay, cool. Irene, it's your turn.
Gotta roll.
Silver, King of Diamonds.
Summer is fleeting. Discard the top 2 cards off the top of the deck and take 2 actions this week.
Okay, so just click on the summer twice. Ashley, reduce the bridge by 1, and Irene, you get 2 actions.
All right, 2 actions. So let's see. The first one I'm thinking is that we start a new project. And I'm thinking maybe maybe we start a project that is creating a road, like an official road between our first village and our second village.
Okay. Draw that on there and roll me a d6 first and then draw it on there.
All right. Got a 1.
1. Nice and easy. So Ashley, you got a new project to track road between villages, and it's only got a count of 1.
Then do you want to go ahead and draw it now, or?
Yeah, go ahead and draw it up. And then once you're done with that, take your second turn.
All right, and then I'm thinking, let's see, maybe we hold a discussion. What that second village there? Like, what goes on in that second village?
I would say in this second village, there is a school for all of the kids to attend.
Oh my God. Blasphemy. Jamie, what's going on in the second village?
4 years old. Not much. The same as what's going on in the first village.
I can write that down. Violet, what's happening in the second village?
Gambling.
Mm.
It's a child casino. It's a
Yeah, they're giving
rat pizza child casino.
Yeah. The animatronics.
Oh no.
Freddy Fazbear's casino and craps tables.
They also, my answer, they also use the animatronics to guard the town at night.
Oh shit.
It's Five Nights at Freddy. That's what that town is.
Irene, do you want to answer your question?
Yeah, and I'm thinking like, so this child casino, I'm thinking maybe part of the reason why it's operating is maybe they consider it a holy place for some mysterious god of luck that they worship.
Is his name Chuck E. Cheese?
Chuck.
What?
That would get too confusing too quick.
What's that? What the fuck did I miss?
The god is Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit!
It's the Child Rat Pizza Casino. I'm so sorry.
Look at Ashley.
As I
Little
laugh.
baby.
Oh, he's huge. Being a
Boy.
menace.
Okay.
Hims just want love.
Yeah, but I can't take any notes when he's here.
That was.
I'll take notes.
Okay.
April, it's your turn.
It is my turn. It's summer still. Let's see. The eldest among you dies. What caused the death? Or the eldest among you is very sick. Caring for them and searching for a cure requires the help of the entire community. Do not reduce project dice this week. I would say the eldest died after one of the kids comes back to town saying how the rock that tells truths gave it a warning.
Okay, give that to me again.
Okay, so the eldest of the community dies after one of the kids comes back to town and tells the adults that the rock gave it a warning.
Okay, wow. Very cool. Ashley, when you return to your desk, can you reduce the die? And then take your turn there, April.
Maybe.
Let's start a new project for a better warehouse to store foods and whatnot.
Probably
All the beans.
All the beans.
Okay,
Okay.
that means the road is done and
Nice.
the
bridge
bean
is
outlet.
done.
The bean.
Say that again, Ashley.
I said that was done for the road between the villages and the bridges at a 1.
Okay. So spin up a new warehouse or a new project, Ashley. Better warehouse for food.
The bean barn. That's
The
better.
bean barn. April,
Bean
roll me a
barn.
d6.
Just turn right past the Child
6.
Rat
It's going to take
Casino.
6 weeks to make the bean barn.
It is an elaborate bean barn.
Nice. It's really nice.
Only
Lots
the
of
best
shelving.
for our dirt beans. Do we know what era this town is in, or is it just like unspoken? We don't know.
It's nondescript.
Okay.
Let's see. That's Project Bean Barn, 6 weeks. Jamie, you're up.
All right. The Queen of Diamonds.
What are you
A project
bringing?
finishes early. Which one? Why? If there are no projects underway, boredom leads to a quarrel. A fight breaks out between two people. What's it about? Okay, so what are the projects that are still going on?
The bean barn.
Is the bridge
That's it.
done?
Okay. Well,
Yes.
the
No.
bean barn finishes early because maybe it wasn't quite as elaborate as they thought.
Okay. Well, Ashley, you
They
don't
ran
need
out
to
of
track the
funds.
bean barn anymore.
Yeah, they have to cut it short.
Goodbye, bean barn. We
Bean
hardly
barn
knew you.
is done. Who came up with the bean barn idea? You need to draw that on the map.
Oh no, Violet.
I came up with the name.
That was
okay?
April.
Oh, go draw that bean barn.
It was
Uh,
her draw it on the
Roll
map.
that
I
beautiful
tried
bean
putting-
footage, April.
Should I bring out our Bush's Worst sponsorship page?
No.
What's that? Or should I not?
Apparently
I'm not gonna
something
ask
we're not
now.
going to find out about.
I will
Is
show
it-
you later.
Is it worse than docking?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
Ashley, you said the bridge is still being worked on. Do you want to read?
It's 1.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's finished now. Jamie,
Okay.
take your turn.
I want to make a statement.
Sure.
So like, these towns are the only towns for a very, very long distance, right? And no one ever moves out of these towns. The only way to leave these towns is to die. You come here and you will live here for the rest of your life. And it's an unspoken thing. You can leave whenever you want, but you can't leave whenever you want.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hang on. I got distracted by 8 things.
No, I'm not repeating it. I already said my diligence.
You got to do it again. What are you doing? It's your turn. Say it again.
My statement is that there's no towns around for very, very, very far away. These are it, and that no one ever leaves. If you come here, you live here and you die. And we don't speak about it. It's not like you can't leave. It's just that you can't leave.
Okay.
You can check out anytime you like.
But you
Yeah,
can never
but you
leave.
can never leave.
Violet, you got to add to that statement. Is that
Just did.
okay? You
No,
can.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
One time somebody tried to leave.
Okay.
And next.
It's a mystery after that.
Okay. That means it's my turn to expand on that. No towns around. No one ever leaves. One time someone tried to leave. They walked out of the area towards the east. But the next day they were seen walking back into the area from the west. And they don't know what happened. They were still walking east the entire time.
Why'd they walk? Clearly there are cars.
There is a car.
Yeah, a car.
Irene, expand.
So, these folks who attempted to leave and somehow arrived on the other side of the place, basically, like the whole wrap around there. Maybe they came back with a slightly different facial feature, maybe like their eye now, well, like their right eye now has like golden flecks in it.
Okay. When they came back, right eye had golden flecks.
They went to Korea and got a cosmetic upgrade. That's secretly what really happened.
Uh-huh.
A little bit of Botox too.
Who made this statement? That was Jamie made the statement, which means April, make noises.
Yes, hello. I would say anytime someone new arrives in town, they arrive from the ferry.
Oh.
And they can never remember the name of the place that they came from.
Okay. Okay, so Jamie, you made that statement originally, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jamie, your turn is over. Which means Violet, it is your turn.
Summer card right there. Damn it. Stop it, mouse. Okay. And ooh.
Fucking Christ.
Someone tries to take control of the community by force. Do they succeed? And why do they do this? Or a headstrong community member decides to put one of their ideas in motion, start a foolish project.
What's it going to be?
Both sound kind of fun.
They do?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with somebody tries to take control of the community by force.
Okay.
It's the traveling salesman, and they do succeed.
Just say why?
So much of it, everyone.
Why did they do it?
Because they could.
Because they wanted to.
They knew everyone's secrets. Right? Right?
Can I say they haven't figured out why? Like what the dealio is yet? Okay. And
Ashley, if you want to reduce, do we have any projects with die right now?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, Violet, take your turn. Fuck. Having computer issues.
You're having Chuck issues.
Ah.
Hold a discussion maybe, or something. A statement.
All right.
I'm thinking, yeah, my brain's freezing. He succeeded because all the children were on his side. So it was more taking over the adults by force.
The traveling salesman succeeded by taking the adults
Is it-
out by force.
Yes. Well, no, they're still alive. They
Okay.
just since there's maybe more children in the community.
So the children are still there. Maybe you aren't buying into it because it's really the adults that have handed over the town.
No, the children handed over the town.
Oh. The traveling salesman, I'll expound on that. They won the kids over and got the kids to hand the town over by promising them that they wouldn't have to work like adults until the age of 7. Irene, expand on that.
Muted, babes.
Specifically, what he formed was a labor union.
Baby labor union.
Starbucks style union.
Heck yeah.
Now all the kids
Like,
are
all right, we were going to give you a pay raise, but now it's a union.
April.
So they're getting a labor union.
Yeah.
And they get to pick what job they work. They won over the kids because they're going to let the kids have a choice in what they do.
Oh.
Nobody's working those coal mines.
Hey, some of them still might want
Maybe
to.
the adults.
Nice.
Breathing in that black coal dust.
Jamie.
In their tiny little lungs.
So maybe it wasn't so much that the adults like they didn't want to let the salesman have the town, but at the same time they didn't necessarily, put up too big of a fight because they know you don't fuck with the salesman because the salesmen know things. They know the town's secrets, everyone's secrets.
Maybe that was the price they paid.
No.
Okay. It was Jamie. Violet, you made the initial statement, so you don't get to respond. And with that, it would then pass to my turn, and I would draw the first card of fall. But I think hitting 2 seasons in a single night is plenty good. So we'll just fucking end this shit here for tonight, and we'll come back in 2 weeks and do session 2 of this, and then I'll have 2 weeks to mush it all together and make the setting we're going to play in.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
This was interesting. I like it.
This was fun.
I like the little bean barn. I just noticed the picture.
Oh.
Bean Barn is fantastic.
I got the bean.
All right. Well, let's close this out. Does anyone have anything they want to plug?
Your pie hole.
Yeah.
He's like, don't talk to Jamie anymore, Ashley. You're not friends.
Please. We've talked to his friends. He can't judge.
That's fine. Irene, if people want to buy shit from you, how can they do that?
Yeah, so I still have that Pride Month sale, anti-sale going on dmidb.itch.io, where you can find all of my things that are either more expensive or they're actually not pay what you want anymore. So you can find them there. You can also find stuff on Drive Thru RPG at the Lincoln Witch Press. There's nothing really going on with that one at the moment. It's just like 2 things.
What do you make?
So I do tabletop stuff, like tabletop supplements for adventures on itch.io, and there's also like a short story on there too, and an actual solo journaling game where you use a magic 8-ball as the die resolution mechanic, or as a resolution mechanic rather. So
nice.
Awesome. That's cool.
Yeah. Ashley's into the solo play stuff. Ashley might have to go check that out.
Yeah, I do. I need to.
Very cool.
Sounds pretty cool.
Here on Defenders, if you come back tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Central, Joe's going to be running some Anvia for us. He's writing a system, so come watch him, run it, and the rest of us just make a total mess out of it. Saturday, we got a double header. Grim and Perilous plays at 1 p.m. Central. I'm running Fallout 2D20. 9 p.m. Central over on Goodman Games Official. On our show Danger Strangers, Bert's continuing to run us through Weird Frontiers. Wednesday, check us out here, 9 p.m. Central. We're doing more Quiet Year, but with the Thunder Rift crew. And yeah, that's kind of our week at large. Follow us on all of our socials. Ashley's posted them links. Join our Discord. I don't fucking know. Anyone else got anything else they want to put out there? No? All right. Well, until we see you next time, please or I guess I should do the full thing. Till we see you next time. Start fires, do drugs. Keep all your beans in the bean barn.
Buy your
Don't
bar.
forget to go to
Buy your beans from
the
the Bean Barn.
the
Exclusive.
Rat Pizza Child Casino too.
I was debating, like, should I put, like, if we have all these beans and we're putting the beans in a bean barn, should I do a flicking the bean joke? But I think that would be in poor taste.
Yeah, there we go.
So anyway,
It's better than docking them. Can you dock them? I'm sorry.
It's just like 2 suction cups stuck together.
No, see, I knew this was going to get out of hand. I knew it.
All right.
I knew it.
Goodbye,
I knew
everyone.
I apologize to Ashley.
Sorry.
Nobody
I'm
else.
sorry, everybody.